Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Grakowski, and welcome back to the Better Brain Academy. We're going to continue on with our brain span testing. Last time we talked about our omega-3 index, and that should be what it does is it measures the amount of essential fatty acids in the cell wall. So you want to make sure that you looked at your brain span test and that you are supplementing the appropriate amount to make sure you get that index within that certain percentage. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more about your omega-3 omega-6 ratio and how that affects cell toxicity and inflammation in the body. So we talked a little bit last time of how the essential fatty acids here have to be in the cell membrane to allow things to get into the cell and toxins to come out. If we have an abnormal ratio there, it creates inflammation in the body and it doesn't allow each of the cells to function like they're supposed to. So this ratio in nature should be a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning omega-3 to omega-6. However, with the standard American diet, we've altered that. And so we've got a very high omega-6 ratio in our diet through hydrogenated oils, through certain corn and wheat and soy, and how we've changed the molecular structure so our body sees these byproducts as foreign. So what it does, these are pro-inflammatory. They create more inflammation in the body that creates a whole host of problems. Attention deficit, dementia, Alzheimer's, diabetes, joint problems, heart problems. All of these are really stepping back and looking at how inflammation is creating the dis-ease process. So measuring the cell wall to see how healthy it is and the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 is one of the best tests you can do. It's not just a blood test checking what's in the actual blood, but it's actually checking the cell membrane and how the cell is functioning. These are checking things that over a period of time. If you take a blood test, what you ate last night could affect your blood. But if you take a cell wall brain span test, what it does, you can see what's really happening over the last 90 to say 120 days. And if you start to make changes, you can see and retest this in 90 days and see a dramatic change in that cell toxicity and the inflammation in your body. So we want to make sure that we're looking at this omega-3, omega-6 index and the ratio. So if we look at that process, we want to make sure that it is close to a 1-to-1 ratio. When we do the testing, we see some people that are like 24-to-1, and they wonder why they have brain fog, they can't think properly, they have problems sleeping, they have joint pain, headaches, a whole host of problems that lead to bigger problems with your health as time goes on. So getting this ratio in better balance, some of the best things to do is obviously look at your omega-3 index, try and supplement what is recommended, and start to reduce the omega-6 nutrition in your diet. That means your fast foods. If you look at a label and you see that something is hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated, then it's going to be it's changed the molecular structure and it is more pro-inflammatory. If you increase the omega-3s, it allows things to get into the cell much healthier and things to get out of the cell, so your toxicity of the cells is better and your overall health will improve. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your Better Brain eating log and looking at when you're eating, what you're actually eating, and you start to do that process of adding one thing that's good and subtracting one thing that's bad, and it's much easier over a 21-day period of time to change the habits that you have and change your body over a period so that you reduce cell toxicity. Next video, we're going to be talking more about specifically how sugars and fats create cell toxicity and how to start to change some of those, we'll say, habit patterns and cravings based upon the inflammation in your body. So start now making sure that you're reducing the omega-6, omega-3 ratio, getting it close to 1-to-1 by your supplementation and how you're eating. So make sure you're keeping up with your log, and I look forward to talking to you on your next visit about cell toxicity. This is Dr. Bob. Have a great rest of your day.